I told you how I want to do like a wipeout birthday one time.
Yes.
And I was like, I really just want Caroline to get shot out of the cannon into the pool. I want that with like the
So
GoPro
mean.
on her just like screaming. I want that
I would
so
be
bad.
so terrified. That'd be so
You wouldn't have to
mean.
do anything else for my birthday. I would just want you to get shot out of the wipeout cannon into a pool.
I honestly know how much enjoyment that would bring you. So if that's what you want, I will do it.
Hell yes.
Oh, God.
Yes, I've had the odd complaints, but on the whole, I've been a saint. To those poor unfortunate souls.
Hello there, and welcome back to Poor Unfortunate Podcast. I'm Caroline Ameti.
And I'm Connor Perkins.
And before we continue on, I would just like to take a moment and say it's a little bit after when you are listening to this episode, but happy birthday, Connor.
Oh, thank you.
It's Connor's birthday. So I'm considering this your birthday episode, just so you know.
Oh, great.
We're playing a game, so
well,
it's
for
like
your
a birthday
episode, we did like a giveaway and we did good things. And this one is going to be like all tough questions.
Yeah, that seems
So,
appropriate,
thanks.
honestly. Frivolous items and then really hard, gut-wrenching questions. It fits.
Yeah, that checks out. Well, welcome to any new listeners. Thank you for giving us a shot. Please remember to hit follow or subscribe wherever you're listening to the podcast. That way, all of our new episodes and content gets downloaded directly to your device. And if you are a returning listener and you haven't done this, you know the drill. Make sure that you hit follow and subscribe as well, because clearly we have something that you like. So
It's for Connor's
don't
birthday,
miss
for
it.
Pete's sake. Just do it for a little birthday
Yeah.
gift for him. Yeah.
All right. So Caroline, besides me turning 28,
Yay!
God, that's
Yeah, it's a
bonkers
pretty
to
big
me.
one. Yeah, it's a little bit of a scary one. I can't put my finger on why, but
I mean, I just feel like I didn't even get to be 27.
Yeah,
'cause
right,
I feel like
right.
what even was this year?
right.
Like,
I keep thinking of your last birthday being going to medieval times, but that was 2 years
yeah,
ago.
no,
that was
2
great.
years ago.
Yeah. Oh.
But besides obviously my birthday, what's new? What's going on?
Well, today we just got a little bit more information about what is happening at the Boo Bash that they will be holding for Halloween in the Magic
Yeah.
Kingdom and the price. So hang on, I screenshot it. So let
The
me just.
price is stupid.
It's ridiculous. Okay, so here's the information about the Boo Bash. Select dates from August through October. Prices will be from $129 to $199 per person plus tax. All right, so they're doing select snacks and beverages are complimentary while you're there. 9 p.m. through midnight is the ticket, but you can start entering the park at 7 p.m. Pop-up cavalcade.
$200 for
It's
like
crazy
3
to
hours
me.
of an event? That's stupid.
Especially because it's like they're saying, okay, there'll be cavalcades. Number one, it's not the same as the parade. It's not the same as fireworks. It's too expensive. I mean, we knew it was going to be, but it's just like,
Yeah,
who
of
can
course they're
afford
gonna do
that?
it. I think they
Ah.
may have fucked up a bit with this one. I think this is not going to go as they planned.
You know what I'm thinking, though? I think people are going to be so desperate to go and have something be semi-normal that they're like, take my money. I didn't go last year because of the pandemic, so here's $200 for one evening of
Well,
entertainment.
we need to get a hold of those people and be like, no.
Yeah.
I mean, also another thing that happened in California at Disneyland,
Mhm.
the Avengers campus had
Yeah.
their, opening ceremony and stuff like
Mhm.
that. So another new thing finally happening, not
Yeah.
at either Caroline or my home park, but
Yeah. Do they have additional attractions planned for the campus? Because right now it's the
Spider-Man Web Slingers
and the one that was already there, the
and
Guardians of the Galaxy
Mission
ride.
Breakout.
Right. And that was already
Yeah,
there. So
Mission
I'm
Breakout.
like, we're going to get something else new eventually, right? I guess if it's like if you love Avengers, just being in a themed area is cool. But it's just like the only new thing is Spider-Man. I'm like, all right.
Yeah. I would hope so.
Yeah.
I haven't looked very, very specifically into what all is rolling out with the
Yeah.
Avengers campus.
It kind of, the opening took me by surprise a little bit. I didn't realize it was coming so soon.
Yeah, they haven't. I feel like they haven't really been as like bombastic about it. Like they
Mhm.
haven't really been.
Mhm.
I don't know. Maybe that's a sign that it might be a little bit of a disappointment. Which I hope that that's not the case. The
Yeah.
Spider-Man ride looks pretty awesome.
That does look amazing.
I mean,
yeah.
I would assume that like if Cosmic Rewind goes well in
Mhm.
Epcot / ever gets opened,
Which it feels like
that-
will never happen.
no, it'll never happen. But if that happens, I mean, that's a contender that they might just try and like put something in there because
Mhm.
it doesn't really feel like they're doing anything park specific
Mhm.
anymore. Like they're just
Mhm.
sort of like testing one ride out in one park,
Yeah.
and then if that works, they'll just make that the new ride, as opposed to like, no, let this one ride just like live there
Yep. Yep.
and make that up. You know, they do it with the parks over in Asia. Like,
Mhm.
ain't no way that we're getting the Beauty and the Beast ride in any
Stop.
of these parks. Like,
but we need it.
we need it, but we're not going to get it.
I want it.
But another big thing, like since our last episode, Cruella.
Yeah, we
came
both
out
watched
on
Cruella.
Disney Plus Premier Access and in theaters. We both
Mhm.
watched it. We
Yeah.
both watched Disney Plus. But yo, I'll be honest with you. This is one I might go see it in theaters as well. I know I just paid the $30.
It makes
for it on
sense.
Disney
Yeah, I
Plus,
get it.
but
I get it.
I might give them more money and
Yeah.
go in theaters because I really liked it.
Yeah,
I
I did
really
too.
liked it.
We've been getting a lot of DMs about how much people enjoyed
Yeah.
it. So just stay tuned because we will be talking more in depth about it, but we just want to give some of you time to catch it before we hop into a full episode about it. But we will
Yeah.
be discussing. It was great.
If you are a betting person and you're thinking, oh, maybe they'll do it on a showdown episode, that's where I would put my bets.
I think so too. Also, on a lighter note, I played the Haunted Mansion board game for the first time over the long weekend. It was so much fun. FYI, I bought us it for the apartment, so you're going to play it soon.
Great.
There's also a Jungle Cruise game, which I've heard is very, like, it's pretty
Ooh.
in-depth and, like, heady. So we'll have to get that as well. And we'll play them
I
all,
love
and
me
we'll
the
talk about
heady
that
game.
too.
Love
You know,
me a
we-
heady board game.
A heady board game.
Alrighty, so we have made it to our first wild card episode of season 2.
Yeah.
That means that we are now completing the first cycle of season 2. Way to go, us.
Yay!
Thanks for being here for it, friends.
Yeah.
So, as you know, we've done before, we have a game prepared for you because that seems to be something that people really like with our wild card episodes. So, in this, we're doing a sort of like gut check challenge is what I'm sort of like calling it.
Oh,
in my
I like
brain.
that. I was calling it like lightning round, but I like gut check challenge. That's good.
I mean, I definitely stole that from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Oh.
It's one of the side quests, but
Okay.
like whatever. It sounds right for this. So essentially what we've done is Caroline has come up with 15 questions and I have come up with 15 questions that we are going to ask one another. And we have to give our immediate response to it. And then we'll probably talk about it.
Mhm.
And I will let you know, this may sound kind of similar to previous episodes where we've done like question and answers, but it is very different from how we have experienced. We do a lot of editing. We do a lot of like truncating silences.
Yes. There are lots of silences of people thinking very hard.
There are some
yeah.
times where we've had to like think about something for 5 minutes and like that 5 minutes got cut out for your benefit.
Connor had to choose best princess like casual wear for the
Casual wear. That
Puas,
one-
and he thought about that for like 10 minutes.
That was like a 10-minute question.
Yeah.
Well, that is now all out of the equation here. We
Yeah.
don't get to do that. We have
Yep.
to do our initial responses to it. So, you know, this is going to be, I don't know. I'm kind of nervous about
I
this
am a
one.
little too. I'm like, I'm going to say something silly.
I know.
It's called anxiety, people.
So like, you know, we may make some fools of ourselves, but you know, what's new?
Yep, yep.
So, I guess we should just start.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Here we go. I feel like we need the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music. Why do I feel
I know.
stressed?
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Question 1. Which Disney character do you feel the most connected to deep in your soul? 3, 2, 1.
Wreck-It Ralph. Oh. Oh, I kind of surprised myself on that one.
This is exactly why I wanted to play this, because it's going to be surprising.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow. I'm like, oh my God, there's a lot that I'm like unpacking right now in that about my life. Oh, shit.
Oh,
wow.
I love that answer.
I will say it was probably going to be that, or it was going to be Elsa that was going to pop out.
That's kind of what I figured you were going to say, but I felt like I thought for a moment you were going to say Judy Hopps. I don't know. I felt like it could have gone any which way.
There's a Judy Hopps in it too.
We'll have to do an episode where we do like
a mixture.
Astrological signs of Disney characters and stuff.
Yeah.
You're like you're like a Wreck-It Ralph with a Judy Hopps moon. I don't know. Something like that.
No, I'm a Wreck-It Ralph with an Elsa moon and a Judy Hopps rising.
Ooh.
That's me.
Oh, that's good.
I think that's me. I think that's correct. I think that might be correct.
That feels right. Oh, that's cool.
That was a good question.
Yay.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Well, here comes yours.
I'm so stressed right now.
I mean, I'm also hitting you with a really rough one right out of the gate. So
okay.
Choose one to be discontinued. Grand Marnier Slush or Citrus Swirl. 3, 2, 1.
Citrus Swirl.
Oh, shit. She went for the alcohol. She went for the cocktail.
Because my spur of the moment thinking is I love Citrus Swirl. I can get creamsicle type things other places.
Okay.
And I can have Dole Whip. If
Fair
you
enough.
took away the Grand Marnier Slush from me, I've tried to make them at home. It's never the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Big meanie.
I know. I really led with.
I felt like I was about to shoot out of
I wrote.
I felt like I was about to shoot out of like Rock and Roller Coaster when you asked me that. Oh. All right, let's go to the next, shall we?
We shall.
Okay, here we go. Best land in the Magic Kingdom. 3, 2, 1.
Fantasyland.
Mm-hmm.
That tracks for me. It's just got a lot of stuff that I like.
Yeah.
It really with the new Fantasyland stuff.
That's what I saw coming.
I think though if New Fantasyland wasn't there, it may have been called into question. I probably would have gone either Liberty Square or Adventureland because of the general theming.
Yeah, Adventureland theming is very hard to beat. Yeah.
I think some of the like regular theming of Fantasyland with just sort of like the generic like castles and banners and shit like that isn't great, but adding the new Fantasyland with like all that stuff, that's what seals the deal for me on it.
Yeah.
And
I'm
Sir
with it.
Mickey's. I don't know why, but I just like love the beanstalk coming out of that house. I think that's awesome.
Also do.
And also like Tinkerbell's Treasures.
I just
you go in
those
the one
stores
thing
are
and, like,
lit. That princess store that's
they're
under there
great
is
stores.
they're great stores.
All right. I think this is one that I pitched as like an option. We were coming up with this idea, but I put it in here anyway.
Oh, okay. I don't even remember it. So great.
If you could have any superpower of one of the members of the Incredibles family, which would it be? 3, 2, 1.
Dash is super speed.
Oh, interesting. Why?
I quickly tried to think about how it would apply to my life, and I think I could use that. I'm always trying to be a million places at one time, and now I could actually do that. Like, that would be awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
I'm over public
have to take the
transportation.
subway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm so over public transportation right now that it would solve that problem.
Cool.
Yeah, I think that's one of those questions where if I thought about it longer, I'd change it. But this is interesting. Yeah, that's my gut feeling.
Yeah, stick with that one. That's nice. That's a good one. It's
Okay.
very practical.
Practical, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, here's your next question. Which villain gets the next origin story movie? 3, 2, 1.
Jafar.
Oh!
I don't know why.
Yeah.
But that's not who I would want. I want Ursula's story.
I want Ursula's as well.
I don't know why I said Jafar. I mean, I got stuck. I think my brain went a couple ways because at first I went like Gaston, but I know that that's already happening.
We're kind of getting
like,
that, right?
We're getting that series. So I was like, no, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
And then I got stuck and my brain didn't work. And then Jafar was like the first villain that just popped into my head.
But that's what I find interesting about when you have to do these is like, why did Jafar pop up first? I just find it interesting. I would be interested in his story.
I know. I mean, I know why Jafar popped up first. It was because I was thinking, who are the villains? And then I went into the villainous
game board.
and I go Maleficent first. And I was like, she already got hers.
Yeah.
Jafar. Because I just think of the game pieces and like
Yeah.
the order that they go in.
Yep.
And so I just went to Jafar. And that's it.
Huh.
But I want Ursula's story, really.
I do too.
But
Now
I'll
that
settle for Jafar's.
Jafar's,
could
I
be
feel like
really
you could
interesting.
go. Yeah, you could go a bunch of different ways with Jafar's. I feel like, but now that I'm thinking, I could take the Evil Queen too. I want to find out, how did she get the magic mirror? Like, what's the deal? I could be
Ooh,
down with
yeah.
that. I could be down with that.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't need a Captain Hook origin story.
No, thank
People
you.
have like done
We've kind of
that.
done that. I'm good.
Peter and the Starcatcher like has a really good
Yeah,
Captain Hook
yeah,
origin
yeah,
story. So
I
like
agree.
I kind of want that or nothing.
I agree.
Really? So
Yeah. And then like Dr. Facilier don't really need.
don't really
In a
need
way,
it.
like Mother Gothel don't really
need it for Mother Gothel, no. Because I think like the bulk of like her story is with Rapunzel.
Yeah.
It's not like prior
yeah.
to it, because she was just like living her life, stopping by a flower every now and then
Right,
to just like,
right.
get a spa
Yeah.
treatment and then be on her way.
Right, right. Yeah. Yeah. Ursula.
Yeah.
I would love that. Yeah.
I want to see like young Ursula and Triton and their falling out and her banishment.
Yes,
and, like, all that good shit.
100%. Yes, yes, yes.
And like for the same reason, I would want to see like how Jafar got into the Sultan's palace,
Yeah.
like how he, like we see a little bit of it in the Aladdin live action remake, where he's like talks about like how he was like a street rat,
and
too,
I was interested.
sort
I
of
was
thing.
into
I was
it.
like,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
elaborate, please.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready for your next one?
I'm ready.
Erase a Disney animated feature film from existence. 3, 2, 1.
I'm so sorry. The Great Mouse Detective.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm sorry. It's the first thing that comes to mind. I'm sorry. I don't need it.
Ah! Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
I really thought you were going to say Alice in Wonderland.
Huh.
But instead
I wouldn't erase it.
You went right for my soul.
I'm so freaking
Shit.
sorry. Okay.
I wish I didn't ask that question now.
Sorry.
Fuck me. Wow. Okay. Well, now I won't feel bad about any other questions that I ask,
Okay,
no matter how hard they
fine,
are.
Fine.
Wow. Oh my god.
All right.
I'm not going to recover from that.
It's just literally
right.
exactly the first thing that just rose from the ashes into my mind.
From
so,
the ashes?
yeah.
Get out of here.
Sorry.
Hey, fellas.
Yeah, no.
I'm
no.
taking
No,
all
no.
my balloons.
And that's why. You know what? That sequence is why. Burn it. Burn it.
Mouse burlesque sequence for life.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Name 2 actors you would like to have voice Disney royalty next. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Daisy Ridley, Emilia Clarke.
Great
I
call.
think they just come into my brain because I would really have loved to see them as Belle.
I know we always talk
live-action
about
Beauty
how
and the
much we would
Beast.
have loved either of them as Belle. I still want it.
I really like them. I think their voices are just like very special and unique. I mean, there's probably a bunch of other people. I don't know. They were just the first ones that came to my mind.
I'm so here for it. Yeah, it's because we always talk about the 2 of them as Belle, and I'm so here for that. Good answer.
Yeah. All right. I'm still not forgiving you for the answer to that last one.
That's why I wanted to play
All right.
this.
Well,
The truth will out.
best Toy Story film. 3, 2, 1.
Toy Story.
Great. That's the correct answer.
I was tempted to say Toy Story 3,
Yeah, you and like every other person.
but it hurts.
Toy
It
Story
hurts
is
too
the
much.
correct
It's Toy
answer.
Story. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Some of the humor
all
in,
so
in
good.
Toy Story is just like, oh my God. When you meet the toys for the first time.
Yeah, I know. Nothing beats it. Nothing beats meeting
I know.
like,
He's
oh
like,
my God, Rex.
oh, there's a nice little one over there. And then he turns and the present's super long and they're like, and you just see the shades just going like, the blinds.
Oh my God. Oh yeah. Ooh, I liked that one. Yeah. They're all great. All right. You have 2 choices in this question, and here are your 2 choices.
Okay.
You can either have a front of the line pass for every ride at Fantasy Springs in Tokyo, opening day, and you're only in that land for that day, and that's it, or a one-day trip to Tokyo Disney Sea right now, all expenses paid. 3, 2, 1.
My gut is Tokyo Disney Sea. All expense paid? Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
One day only. That's fine with you?
At Disney Sea?
Yes.
Yeah, versus how many days at Fantasy Springs?
Both one day, but like when you're going to Fantasy Springs, it's like you're just in Fantasy Springs. You don't get to go to the rest of Tokyo Disneyland.
I feel like I could tear up Tokyo Disney Sea in the way that Connor likes to do things in one day.
Yeah.
Really, really well.
Mhm.
Whereas I think if I went at like Connor speed in just Fantasy Springs, I would run out. of
Oh,
stuff to
interesting.
do.
Okay. Great.
Especially if I had front of the line passes to everything, I just like burn it out and I'll be like, okay, now what? And then I'm not allowed to go to the rest of it.
Right,
I'm like,
right.
No.
You would have the bragging rights at Fantasy Springs of being like, I was at the front of the line. Like, I'm one of the first people who ever went on this ride.
I don't need that.
Great.
No.
Great.
Next question. Which Disney film that never got a sequel deserved one, in your opinion? 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God. Why am I freezing? Why can't I think of any movies? Wait, I have to calm down so I can let something rise to the top of my mind. Wow, this is the weirdest answer that I've ever come up with. The thing that just came to the top of my mind is Brave, because I am still willing for Merida to fix this.
Oh,
and to make me like her.
Wow.
I need
You
her to
heard it
live
here
up to what
first,
they
folks.
promised me.
Okay.
Which was going to be this badass princess who I was going to love. And as we all know, I do not. I hate her. And I want to fix it.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that you're giving her another shot.
I want to see what happens. I feel like there's a little bit more to that story now. I feel like I could be down to see her a little bit more grown up and see what else she does. I'm here for that.
Yeah, I could see that too.
Yeah. Wow, that was weird. I did not expect that.
I truly didn't either. Because then I started thinking of like, oh, what are some of the movies that she would say? I'm like, oh, well, that got a sequel, that got a sequel, that got a
Yeah, a lot of
sequel,
things.
that
The
got a
thing that popped
sequel.
into my head first was Little Mermaid. I'm like, no, we got that.
No, we got a sequel.
Melody, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a really silly one. This one just cracked me up. I don't know where this came from. Okay. You have to kill one fairy. Is it Flora, Fauna, or Merryweather? 3, 2, 1.
Fauna.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel bad about doing that because she's just so nice and like she doesn't really have any sort of drama. She's also like a voice of reason. But I'm just like, some of your shit would just like drive me insane.
I agree.
Like,
she's like a little bit of an airhead.
Yeah, like you folded eggs in, like with the shells in. Oh God, I wouldn't be able to handle that. I could deal with Merryweather and her attitude and Flora. I could manage them. I would then become like an ipso facto leader. But
oh,
I mean,
wow.
I love Merryweather's like spunk, and you know what? I really like Flora.
Yeah.
I think it's probably because I relate to Flora a whole lot.
She's the leader. Yeah,
Like,
she's the leader. Yeah.
She takes fucking charge of shit, and I'm like, she gets it done.
Yeah.
And she's got those like quippy one-liners that she just like brushes past when she's like, "This looks awful," and she's like, "That's because it's on you, dear." I'm like, hell yeah.
Fair. Okay.
Sorry, Fauna. So this next question kind of goes hand in hand with my previous question for you.
Okay.
Which film got a sequel that never should have gotten one? 3, 2, 1.
Pocahontas 2.
Oh, yeah. She was ready for that.
It was just...
I think that lives like near the top of your brain always.
Oh,
but, like,
it really
shouldn't have happened.
Because it was one of the first things... There's some deep shit going on with this movie and me. Because it's like, I understand it's like historically... Well, a lot of this is what happened. Like, she married John Rolfe. She went to England. It was pretty terrible. But it was the first time as a child that I was like, wait, Like, she and John Smith aren't going to love each other forever, and they're not going to be together when they could be.
Oh, and
that was the first time that ever occurred to me, like that someone ever presented that to me, and it broke my heart.
Especially when he's looking really fine with that cape
looking
on the roof and the
fine
rain.
on the and then they're on the balcony and she turns him down. I was so upset.
Yeah.
I remember they had a Pocahontas 2 toy from McDonald's, like when the little figurine would be on top of the little VHS.
Mm-hmm.
And it was her in her England outfit, and I could barely even look at it.
Oh, I loved those McDonald's toys where they were on the VHS.
The bomb.
I had the Mary Poppins one with the penguins.
I did too. I loved those.
That one.
Those were so great.
I got that one in downtown Disney at the McDonald's there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. This is another one specifically tailored to you.
Okay. Oh, shit.
I'm cracking myself up. You have to acknowledge Mulan as a Disney princess in exchange for any piece of Disney merchandise that you want. Will you do it? 3, 2, 1.
No. I don't think
My
I have.
God.
I don't think there's anything.
Oh, come on.
I can't think of anything on the top of my head.
Well, sure, but there's always something that we want. Oh my God. Fine. Be that way.
Well, okay. I guess I just have to think. I'm like, there's like no
money is no object. Like, it could be any price.
Would tickets to Disney World
no.
count as merchandise?
No.
Okay.
No.
No.
I know you're going to say no. I heard you loud and clear.
I can't think of anything where I'm like, no,
wow.
I'm sticking to my guns on this one. She's not a princess.
Okay.
And that is not a bad thing.
Be that way. Be that way.
She is a warrior, and her story depends on the fact that she is a normal, every person type of character. That she could come from anywhere. And she has no cultural equivalent to a princess. She's not a concubine living in the emperor's palace.
Well, she's acknowledged by the emperor. She's honored by the emperor. It's close enough.
Okay, so like if I got the Presidential Medal of Freedom, am I a princess?
You could be a Disney. Yes, sure. I would love a princess if that's her thing. Yes.
Wait. Okay, I'm going to make it my task to be big enough that I'm awarded with the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and then you
and I will make you a Disney
have
princess
to refer to me
as Your
Princess
Highness
Connor.
Yes, whatever you want.
Fuck out of here. All right, you ready for your next one?
I'm ready.
Okay. You have 3 options, and you can only choose one.
Okay.
You can witness the floating lanterns of Corona. You can attend Prince Charming's ball, or you can take a magic carpet ride around the world. 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to go to the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm assuming if I go to the ball, I'm going to have an outfit and everything.
Yeah.
I know that sounds silly. I feel like most people would be like, why wouldn't you take a magic carpet ride? I would be scared a lot of the time. So it would probably ruin it a little bit for me.
Yeah.
I thought when you introduced it with Corona, I was like, obviously it's that. But I can maybe approximate that in the real world. You know, they have events like that. The ball, I mean, who doesn't want to go to the ball?
Yeah, that's true.
And I could relax and have a good time because I'm not going to try to win the prince over. So I'm just going to try to have a good time.
Find some other person.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to make my rounds amongst all the other dignitaries and stuff and work it.
Yeah, you'd be like, I don't need a prince. A duke.
Duke.
That's fine.
Yeah.
A marquis, a count.
A marquis. Especially if we're talking the live action Cinderella, for sure. Yeah, I definitely want to go there. Or the Brandy Cinderella. Oh,
I know.
My God. Oh, no contest. Oh, if I could even magically have that dance ability.
The swan fountains.
Oh, the swan fountain. If I could dance in the choreographed numbers and somehow know all the choreography and be good at it. I don't need anything else. Just to walk past Brandy and Paolo. Yes. Oh, yeah. Done.
You'd be like watching and they'd be like, can we help you? And you'd be like, no, just imagine I'm not even here. Let me just watch. Either that or she would come up to him. The room would be silent. And she kneels down and bows and you'd be like, grab her chin, lift her
That's Chad.
And then he does it, and then you're just like, ah! And then we just hear a thud, and it's you falling off a balcony fainting. Okay, I would maybe acknowledge Mulan as a princess to watch you freak out at the ball and fall off a balcony. That might be worth
And just
it.
like a tulle skirt that's like too large for me, so I'm like tripping all over the place already.
Yeah, and everyone's gasping. They're like, ah! And like you land like on a cake.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, that gave me a good laugh. Woo, baby. All right.
That was a good one.
That was good.
Good
That
job,
was good.
me.
Good job, you. Here we go. You can work one job at Walt Disney World. What job will you work? 3, 2, 1.
King. Like king / owner, CEO
Owner.
of Walt Disney World.
That is a job there. All right. You know what? I did not think of it that way.
It would be like CEO owner, but then I would rename the position to king.
Okay.
And
King
so then
Disney.
I would be king of Disney
King Disney.
World.
No, just King
That's what it would
Disney.
be. Great. Like that's my ultimate goal is like I'll own it and then I'll retire and I'll just be like that old man who like opens up the park every morning, like dressed in like Main Street USA,
yeah.
and everyone sort of walks by me, but I know I own this fucking park.
Here I am being like monorail driver, like dancer in the parade.
Oh no! I want to own it all.
He wants to own it. Yep, I should have seen that coming.
Because then I could walk into. I could literally do whatever I wanted. And be like, I own this,
and we could finally
sign your
implement
paycheck.
all of our ideas that we have for
Exactly.
the parks. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Great. That's my job. That's
Great.
my dream job.
Great.
Alrighty. Next question. Merlin can turn you into a fish, squirrel, or bird. Which do you choose? 3, 2, 1.
Bird.
Ooh.
I definitely would not want to be a squirrel. I just feel like they're kind of annoying. They don't. No. That would be like continuing to like have anxiety, and I just don't want to do that.
Fair.
Bird, I straight up just want to. I want to fly. I want to fly, and like especially like I'm thinking of the bird, the look of the birds in Sword in the Stone, super cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be pretty. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Saddest Disney movie moment. 3, 2, 1.
I've got 2 tied in my brain.
Okay.
I have to say 2.
Okay.
1 is Baby Mine.
Ooh.
Baby
Oof.
Mine was awful.
Yep.
And number 2 is Bambi calling out for his mother in the snow, and then like seeing the mother's body lying in the snow with blood.
With blood. Oh God. Why did I ask this? That just made me really upset.
You did this. But like those 2 just like they really
That's why
get
I don't
me.
watch Bambi. It's too much.
I don't watch Bambi either.
It's too
That's
much.
why I failed that BuzzFeed
Yes.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire
Yes.
quiz because
Yes.
I don't watch Bambi because
Me too.
I can't do that.
Nope, I can't either. I
can't-
can't either.
I cannot deal with a mother passing.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Like mother separated from child.
Nope,
I'm not
nope.
I'm not good on that.
I also
That's what those 2 have in common.
Yes, right, exactly. I also watched a lot of for a bit when I was a kid, watched a lot of Fox and the Hound, and then I remember one day I was like, I can't watch this anymore.
Oh, when she leaves Todd in the forest.
Oh my God.
And he's
Oh
like
my
just looks at
God.
her and he's confused.
Stop.
No. And he's
It
like, what's
really
happening?
upsets me.
I know.
It's really
Well, 'cause
upsetting.
You have a rescue dog right now too.
That's exactly what that's why I'm crying.
Oh God. Why did you ask this question?
Oh, I'm triggered.
Caroline.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, now that you have sufficiently cried all of it out, or a good bit of it,
Okay.
are you ready for your next question?
Probably
for
not.
me? Okay. This one's an interesting one. I don't know where my brain was when I was thinking this.
Okay.
So you can do 2 things. You can either resurrect the Hunchback of Notre Dame show in Hollywood studios,
Oh.
or you can finally build out the Rhine River cruise in the Germany pavilion.
Oh.
That never happened.
Uh-huh.
That was supposed to be there. It was a boat ride.
Yeah.
And I'm even willing for that boat ride to not necessarily be the Rhine River cruise. It could be turned into like a Tangled ride.
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
I'm going to resurrect the Hunchback show.
Wow.
It's
Devil She Knows.
Yeah, it's that. It's definitely that. I can't bear to be disappointed by anything that might be Tangled. I'm also still a little bit on the fence about the Disney characters in World Showcase.
Well, it could be Rhine River cruise, like
Right.
just full on like Germanic, like
you know
Rhine
what?
River cruise.
Even so, even though I want more and more and more rides in World Showcase, I just need that quality of that show back in the parks. I need it. I need to hear those people, those blessed actors belting for the gods live on stage in front of me. And I need more bell confetti. I need them to light things on fire in front of me. I need every single part of it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you can thank Lights Motors Action for taking that from you.
I mean, how stupid is that? They didn't have Hellfire in the Hunchback show, right?
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't think they did. And so my addendum is they need to put Hellfire into the show.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. We can do that.
Yeah, if we're making dreams come true.
That would
and
be
everything.
fun. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Next question.
Okay. Simple one. Most underrated Disney movie. 3, 2, 1.
The Rescuers.
I had a feeling you might say that.
I was bouncing between Rescuers, Great Mouse Detective,
I know.
and Black Cauldron.
Oh, Black Cauldron. Oh, hell
Because
yeah.
I love Black Cauldron.
Yeah. That's a good
I
answer.
mean, Hunchback is underrated, but like the people who
no one will be like, "Oh, that's a
people,
bad movie."
No.
Yeah.
No. But there are people who just like freaking forget that the
Yeah.
Rescuers like existed, and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's a really, really good movie. It's a really good story. It was very successful when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
The B crew was working on that. So like when they were working on movies, they had an A crew and a B crew, and like the B people were working on the Rescuers and managed to like make a better movie than the A crew.
Yeah. I support that. I had a feeling you might say that. Okay. I want to know.
I love that movie. Tomorrow is another day. Alrighty. Well, kind of, in our Lights, Motors, Action sort of vibe, I've got another question for you.
Okay.
You ready for it?
I'm ready.
Name a ride or attraction from another Disney park that you would bring to Walt Disney World. 3, 2, 1.
It's because we were just talking about it, but the Beauty and the Beast ride from Tokyo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
I don't expect that we're
going
going to get the full castle. I don't need it. It's okay. I don't need to have the castle come with it.
You don't?
I know I'm not going to get it. I can be
Okay.
flexible. I can be flexible. If we, like,
Okay.
I'm thinking realistically, like, I really need them to make space for it in New Fantasyland. We need to have it.
Yeah.
So I know we can't build the castle. I really, and I need them.
If the exit queue like kind of goes through a little bit of the restaurant, like you see some of the restaurant.
Yes,
like,
please.
As you leave.
I would like them to maybe fix the something there sequence. I would be fine having that.
I really feel like it's gonna.
You
be
gotta ride it
different
to
when
know.
you ride
Yeah,
it.
I feel it. It's not that I'm saying get rid of it, but I really would like to ride through Gaston in the tavern.
Yeah.
I kind of want Gaston in the ride. I want to see him. He's fun. But yeah, I really. There are probably better things I could have picked that are more high tech, but I just really want to ride that.
Okay.
And I like the idea of story, dark ride-esque things that are more advanced, that are not simplistic. And I want to see more of that for sure. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, here we go. Which Disney song is the theme song of your life? 3, 2, 1.
I don't know. Try Everything just popped in my head
Aw, that's
from
sweet.
Zootopia.
Yeah.
I love that song. There's a lot of songs that I feel like vibe. Like,
yeah. I was expecting you to
go
say
the distance, let it
something.
go
Yeah.
Into the unknown.
Yeah.
Like show yourself. Like
Mhm. I thought you were gonna say show yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, show yourself is really but Try Everything popped into my brain.
I like that popped up. That is that warms my heart. Yeah.
I think it also has a lot to do with like just some of the music that I'm listening to recently. A lot of the music I've been listening to recently is more like poppy, rocky, and that's where that lives, as opposed to Show Yourself, which is like a true like ballad show tune.
And that's like a fall soundtrack. Frozen 2 is a very fall soundtrack, and Zootopia is very summerish. So I get it.
Yeah. Try Everything is like a summer bop. So I mean, it's really an every time bop, but Try Everything is where my gut is, but also Show Yourself.
I like that. Oh, fun. I really like that.
Show Yourself is like, let it go out there, go the distance, all just smashed into one delicious, beautiful song.
Yeah, baby.
And Into the Unknown, like just like all of it. Okay. And then this is another twofold sort of question that goes with the last one. So my last question was, name a ride from another Disney park that you would bring to Walt Disney World. This second question now is, which attraction that is currently in Walt Disney World would you sacrifice for that ride? 3, 2, 1.
Enchanted Tales with Belle? Does that count?
Oh, yep, that's an attraction. It counts. Oh,
okay.
Bye-bye.
It's like I don't hate it or anything. I don't. I really don't. There are other rides I dislike more, but
they should keep the entrance.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like, you enter through the cottage. You have that little pre-show moment where the little mirror on the wall expands into an effing doorway.
Yeah,
like that was incredible. And then you enter that to board the ride. Okay, yeah.
I wonder too. Like, we never got to experience it when we were kids, but I'm like, do kids really enjoy this? I'm not sure. I took my little cousin and she was kind of just scared the whole time that she was going to get like picked to play one of the characters and she really didn't want to. And I'm like, do kids like this? Do we need this for them?
I wanted to be picked to play a character and they wouldn't pick me because I was a grown up. I was so upset. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's already there that's like really great. Like the wardrobe.
Yeah, it looks very nice.
You've got the Lumiere animatronic. You've got a lot of stuff there. It really lends itself that would be a really cool way to enter the Beauty and the Beast ride.
See, I'm just trying to make it as simple for them as possible. That's why I chose that.
All right, you're very accommodating.
Yeah, I'm easy.
She didn't take out Tower of Terror, even though she doesn't go on it.
No, I don't want to take everybody else's joy away. I just don't want to be forced to do things that I don't want to do.
All right.
Okay. All right. So now we're going to play a little character word association thing.
Oh.
I'm going to say a color, and then you're going to say the first character that comes to mind when I say the color.
Great.
Red.
Flora.
Blue.
Aurora.
Pink.
Aurora.
Wait, I set you up for failure. Green.
Oh, Heimlich.
Oh, nice. Oh my God.
My brain is in weird places.
Wait, yeah, I need to wait. Let me just give you one more.
It was literally stuck in Sleeping Beauty and then it leaped into Bug's Life.
Yes, wait. Let me give you one other color because those were all very Sleeping Beauty fairy colors. Hang on.
Yeah, okay.
Lavender.
Mrs. Darling.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Her little outfit that she's wearing.
Yeah,
I
love that outfit. I love that outfit.
I do too.
That'd be a fun Halloween costume. Yeah, she's just so cute. All right.
That was fun. Here's your next question.
Okay.
You can re-record yourself as the voice of any existing Disney character. Who would it be? 3, 2, 1.
Belle.
Okay.
Because I just want to be Belle.
Yeah.
My other thought was Charlotte LaBeouf, but Jennifer Cody is so brilliant. I could literally never do it as well as she does, but it would be fun just to try. But that character is who she is because of Jennifer Cody's voice, so it can't be that.
All right.
It's Belle.
That's good. No, that's good. Belle. That was your gut. This is the gut check challenge.
Okay. Yeah, gut check challenge. Okay. If they ever do anything Princess and the Frog, though, I would love a shot at being Charlotte. I would love a shot. She would be so much fun. I really want to give it a try. So,
all right.
Just want to say
Charlotte LaBeouf face character.
Yep. Yes.
Caroline's going to go and try and be friends.
Yes. If I could be friends with Ray and Charlotte, I would be set. I'd be so happy.
Thank you, Evening Star.
Good. I love her. Oh, man. Okay. Besides The delicious smell of Disney water.
Oh, yeah.
What smell do you associate with Disney World? 3, 2, 1.
The Norway pavilion smell, like the smell of the perfume in Norway.
Yeah.
Like I will walk around places and like when I get a hint of like that very like distinct, very like florally crisp perfume smell, like that's Norway.
You've smelled Bath and Body Works candles before and been like, oh, this smells like Norway. So I know it's true. Yeah.
Hot Spring Spa, which was one of the aromatherapy that they don't have anymore. I don't know why it's gone, but that smells like Norway.
Yeah.
So my next question for you is, or my next, thing for you to do is you get to add an 8th dwarf to the mix. What's his name? 3, 2, 1.
Drunky.
So it's essentially Shorty from Tangled.
I should have just said Shorty.
You've just lumped him in with the other dwarves.
I would love him to be a part of the dwarves. They would totally take him in.
Oh my gosh, that's so good. That would be so funny.
I feel like Dopey fills that niche a little bit, but
yeah,
I could do Drunky.
Drunky just takes it to like a different
definitely, yeah.
So good.
I'm dead. The first thing that came into my mind was Pissy, but I'm like, no, that's Grumpy. Pissy's a little different, but
Pissy is like
it's like passive aggressive.
Yeah, passive aggressive. Yeah. Like, oh, you want to do that? Yeah. Okay, great.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Okay. If you could have a Disney food or treat packaged and sold at your local supermarket, what would it be? 3, 2, 1.
Mickey pretzel?
Yeah, I get that.
I guess because that's just like the only snack that like immediately popped into my brain. I haven't been back to Disney in so long.
What if you made like we'll push the limits of this a little bit.
Okay.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be like an easy to package snack. It could be anything.
Okay.
Like something from Be Our Guest, like anything like that.
Oh, I mean, well, if they were able to package the meal that I had at Be Our Guest with the pommes frites and the steak with like the garlic butter and the aioli and like the green beans with the stewed tomatoes, like if they could package that as like a frozen meal that I could get and it comes out and it tastes exactly like that, that is what I would want.
Yes. Yeah, we're adding a little magic to the equation where it comes out perfectly.
That meal was one of the best meals I've had ever in my life.
Yeah.
I could basically cut that steak with my fork. It was insane.
Yum, 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 yum.
Insane.
Yummy. Ugh, yes.
All right. This is a question that I really like.
Oh boy, boy.
If you were a mermaid from Atlantica, what colors would your hair, shells, and fins be? 3, 2, 1.
Okay, my hair would be not Ariel red. It would be like an auburn. So like between red and brown.
Okay.
My shells would be like a pastel pink.
Okay.
And my tail, I was just going to say something, but I realized it would look tacky. My tail was going to be like a tealish, bluish, but fine. I'll go with that as long as it's still in the pastel family so that it's like my shells and my tail are very pastel-y and then I've got like really richly colored hair.
Nice.
I actually always wanted to look like the mermaid from Pirates of the Caribbean 4. But I don't think she has shells. I think she's like a traditional like boobies out mermaid, but she's like all like corally pinky. I want to look like her.
Yeah,
When Pirates of the Caribbean 4 came out, we were seniors in high school.
Yeah, we were.
And it came out right around the time. This is so embarrassing to admit. It came out right around the time when I was like looking for my prom dress. And I specifically chose my prom dress, which was like a sea foam color, because I'm like, I just want to look like her. And so I also asked for like, when I got my hair done, I got like 2 braids on the side with curls because I just wanted to look like a mermaid.
Wow. You just want to be a mermaid.
I just wanted to be a mermaid.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun. I really want to be a mermaid.
I know. I was like, oh yeah. Everyone I feel like wants to customize their colors.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That would be the best part of being a mermaid. I would not be a titties out mermaid. I'd have shells.
Yeah, I figured. Oh, what kind of shells would they be? Would they be like the regular like clam shells, or would you go for like a different
Squeeze your
kind of
titties
shell?
into a conch shell.
It's just like maybe like an oyster shell. Just like
Oh, okay. I was like, our options are a little limited.
Yeah.
I'll take the traditional Ariel clamshell. Yeah,
Clams.
that feels like it's the most supportive.
You don't want to put some coral up in there?
I just want, actually, no, I know what I want. A la the end of Little Mermaid. I just want a starfish and a starfish on each boob.
You could rock a pair of starfish.
That'd be kind of hot, actually. In a classy
All
way,
right.
I'd want that. Yeah, big starfish and lots of support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could customize their colors.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, they'd already be bringing that pastel pink.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So perfect.
Great. So either clams or starfish. Big ass starfish.
Big ass starfish. Like a stick-on bra, just like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're like little pasties. Am I giving this too much
my
thought?
God. I'm not okay.
Oh God.
Oh. If you got a Disney tattoo, what would it be? 3, 2, 1.
Something to have to do with Show Yourself from Frozen 2. I
Mm.
don't quite know what it would be. I don't think it would be a snowflake.
Would you ever
or
go
anything
like
like that.
lyrics where people have like, printed out quotes and lyrics as a tattoo, or you just want a picture?
I might put like just the just like the phrase "Show Yourself," like that could be okay.
That would be, that'd be cool.
I don't know. Like I always, if I got a tattoo, I feel like a forearm tattoo.
I was thinking about when you
where
were
I would
describing
get
Show
it.
Yourself, and I was thinking of your forearm with a little Show Yourself, a very subtle small. That'd be nice.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. That's just like what came to mind. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm like that's like a phrase that like when I heard it, like had like a lot of meaning for me.
Mm-hmm.
It just works on a whole bunch of levels for me. So I feel like
Yeah.
that is probably something I would want to keep. Or at
Yeah.
least that's what just comes to mind immediately.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ask me the other question too.
Okay. Yeah, you get another because it's your birthday. Okay. This is a bit of a broad question. So, name the first Disney thing. It could be anything. Anything that comes to mind that low key annoys you or that you really don't like. It could be a movie, a character, a behavior, I don't know. So 3, 2, 1.
I don't know why pink elephants on parade from Dumbo. I'm like,
What a great answer.
I'm like scared of it.
I am too.
Like that is where Dumbo ends for me.
Yep,
the
I used to have to
VHS. Like,
fast forward. Yeah.
I would just stop the
Oh,
movie
be the
there.
end.
We'd get to pink elephants on parade, and that would be the end of the movie. Literally, I have not gone back and watched Dumbo again.
Yeah.
But like, it annoyed me that I had to like stop the movie there because of that. Like, so it's a different kind of annoyance. It comes from a different sort of place.
Yeah,
It's
that's a
not
good
just
answer
like, oh,
though. Yeah.
this like is irritating to me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Does anything come to mind that's like this is irritating?
Let's.
Does any character or like any song or something irritate you?
Oh, absolutely.
Huh.
Hey Hey irritates the
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
out of me.
yeah.
Because Hey Hey did not deserve to go on that adventure.
Yeah.
Pua 150% deserved to go on that
Okay.
adventure.
Okay.
He is a loyal friend. Hey Hey just complicates things and gets in the way. And it's just like,
he's so
it was
funny
such
though.
a disappointment when no, he's not even that funny.
Oh,
like,
wow.
no.
Wow. Okay.
No.
Okay.
My reaction is 100% in line with Pua's reaction to him when he's like eating the rock and Pua just like looks up and like at Moana. I'm like, yeah, that's how I feel. I'm like, really? Wait, is it the chicken? Like the chicken goes on the adventure, but the pig with the personality stays behind? Like, no. We messed up here. you put Pua in so many advertisements and then he gets so little screen time.
Yeah.
You can't do that to me. You
Okay.
cannot promise me a pig. This is turning into a mini rant right now. You cannot promise me a pig and only like half deliver. He is the cutest thing like that they have made in a very, very long time.
He is.
And they did not give the screen time that he deserved.
Okay.
All right. And so our final question that we have.
Yeah.
My last question for you, Caroline.
Okay.
What is the best chorus showstopper of a Disney film? 3, 2, 1.
What I'm saying, I don't actually feel.
Oh.
Be Our Guest on stage. I like Be Our Guest.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, the thing that came to my mind from a movie, I really like Dig a Little Deeper.
Oh, nice.
I just really, it's one of the big chorus numbers that actually also like makes me like feel something and actually has a little bit of meaning behind it instead of it just being a showstopper.
Yeah.
What am I missing though? What am I not thinking of?
I mean, there's Under the Sea,
Okay.
World's Greatest Criminal Mind from your favorite film. There's, I guess we could call Fixer Upper a showstopper.
Oh, no.
I would include, oh no, Chorus Showstopper. No, Let It Go is not part of that.
Yeah, because in a way, it's like you could, but because you said chorus, it's like it's not Colors of the Wind because that's not a chorus showstopper.
I'll Make a Man Out of You /
shit. Oh, wait, does Zero to Hero count?
Zero to Hero does count.
Shit. Oh, wait. Ugh.
Bells of Notre Dame counts.
Oh.
That's a chorus showstopper.
Yeah. Oh. Zero to Hero. Zero to Hero. I can't change my answer because we're playing gut reaction. So Be Our Guest.
My gut reaction to that question was always Be Our Guest.
Okay.
That was always that.
It doesn't make me feel, it makes me go, wow. It doesn't make me feel anything. Zero to Hero and Dig a Little Deeper make me feel something.
Oh, I feel things with Be Our Guest. I'm like, I am welcome.
You know what? That's fair. You are welcome.
People think I'm special enough that they're gonna like break out a Broadway
and there's
musical,
food
like,
involved. It's like dinner
moment,
theater.
and it's like a lot of food.
Yeah.
It's like fun. It's aesthetically beautiful. The color scheme, the chandelier moments, the like spoons diving into like the liquids, and that's great.
Yeah, but who put the Glad in Gladiator? Come on. It's so good. And he's doing all the things. He's doing all the heroic, cool things. And he's drinking the soda. And he's got the sneakers. It's fun.
All right. No, I'm not saying it's not fun.
All right.
I'm not saying it's not fun, but
okay.
Be Our Guest. It's a bunch of inanimate objects doing shit, doing a musical number. We love it.
You know what? I didn't write this down, but I want to ask you this again. I'm giving you another one because it's your birthday. What's your favorite episode of the podcast that we have done so far? Just gut reaction. 3, 2, 1.
The Heck Yes Disney Plus. Yeah.
Oh.
I really liked making movie marathons. And I really liked my movie marathon because one of my 2 marathons, the Art of Animation one, because I did that one.
Yeah,
and I watched it.
Okay.
And it like really, really worked. And I liked diving into the history of those different periods and things like that. I don't know. I really liked preparing that one and I thought it came off really well. And ironically, it was a tips and tricks episode, which are the bane of our existence. So I'm like, we pulled this one off.
Oh, so for Connor's birthday, I hope everybody will go listen to that episode if they have not listened to it so far.
Yeah, and you can do one of the marathons in it. Because the marathons are great. They're fun.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's going to do it for us for this episode. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said at the beginning of the podcast, if you are new here or if you are a returning listener, please remember to follow or subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen to your podcast so all of our content gets downloaded to your device and you don't miss anything. Also, if you could please give us a rating and a review, especially on Apple Podcasts or on Facebook. Those ratings and reviews do a lot for us to just reach other people, be seen when people are looking for suggested podcasts to listen to. And, having that feedback is always nice for us so that we can make sure that we're still giving you a podcast that you like, that you enjoy. And, you are essentially bringing other people into the fam with the things that you have to say. So We really appreciate it in advance. It takes really like no time at all. You
Mhm.
don't have to say much, but we see it all and we read it all, and it means the world when you do. So thank you in advance
Thank
for
you.
that.
Yes. And it's also really helpful if you would follow us on social media. We are at Poor Unfortunate Podcast on Facebook and Instagram. I've been realizing that some people, I think, are first finding us through social media. So it would be great if you can just like our post, share our post, comment your opinions. We just also, again, love to hear your opinions.
Yeah, we do.
And we've got fun things going on, inspired by our guest episode on And Almost Starring. We had all of you vote on a potential cast for a live action Hunchback of Notre Dame, and y'all came up with some really great options. So head over to our highlights on Instagram. I've saved all of our past Dreamcasts. There's just a lot of fun things for you to look at, so we would love that. We are also at Unfortunate Pod on Twitter if you're a Twitter person. And there's also the Poor Unfortunate Fam, which is our private Facebook group for all of our listeners to chat with us, chat with each other, play games from BuzzFeed, take quizzes, share some of our opinions on the latest Disney news. And we just really love getting to know some of our listeners more personally through the fam. So please join so that we can meet you.
Yeah. And if you don't do social media, or if you have any questions for us about the podcast, about life, I don't know, anything,
Sure.
or you have suggestions for future episodes, you can always email us. We are poorunfortunatepodcast@gmail.com. The email is always open for you, and we like getting them. And then the last thing I'm going to say today is, it does take us a little bit of money to keep the podcast up and running and coming to you all. And we do have a PayPal account, and it is linked in the episode description and in the website links on all of our social media accounts. All the money that is donated just goes right back into the podcast to make sure that we're keeping it going, keeping it free, keeping it ad-free for the most part. You can make a $1 donation, $5, $10 more. You can make it one time. You can make it monthly. Whatever you have to spare, we really, really appreciate it. So thank you very much for that. All righty. That's going to be it for us.
Happy birthday, Connor. We love you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Cool. Well, my God.
It's the old age.
I know. It really is. That was 27 coming back up to kill me. Well, until next time, Beluga Savruga.